Good day everyone, I am Miss Ana Patricia C. Sansis from BTVTED 3D. So for today's video, I will discuss the different roasting level and the types of coffee grind. Why we need to roast the coffee? Roasting brings out the aroma and flavor that is locked inside the green coffee bean. These are the levels of roasting: light roast, medium dark roast, and dark roast. Light roast coffee is a brown color and have matte surface because it has no oil on the surface of the bean and reach the internal temperature of 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Medium roast coffee is a brown color and rarely shiny surface because it has oily on the surface of the bean and reach the temperature 400 to 430 degrees Fahrenheit that typically roasted a little beyond first crack but not all the way to second crack. Medium dark roast coffee is a darker color and have shiny surface because it has oil on the surface of the bean and reach the temperature of 437 to 446 degrees Fahrenheit. Dark roast coffee is a brown to black color and have shiny surface because it has oil on the surface of the bean and reach the temperature of 460 to 482 degrees Fahrenheit in the roaster and typically reach second crack. Coffee grind is the coffee beans coarseness level once you grind them up for brewing. Types of coffee grinds: extra coarse grind, medium coarse grind, fine grind, extra fine grind. The extra coarse coffee grind slow the extraction process and keep bitter flavor to a minimum in cold brew. Brewing coffee with a French press requires a coarse, even grind. A coarse ground will look somewhat chunky because the coffee is steeped in boiling water. The contact time between the water and coffee is much longer, which requires a coarser grind. Siphon coffee requires a medium grind size between filter and espresso, but closer to the filter size. Siphon coffee makers typically use a cloth or metal filter, producing a full-bodied and clean cup. You don't want the grinds to be fine that they'll clog the filter, and you don't want them to be too big. For a stovetop espresso maker, use a fine coffee grind. A fine grind will be similar in size and feel to that of sugar. It should also be slightly coarser than a grind used for a regular espresso maker. Fine grinds are required because of the short brew time that the coffee grinds come in contact with water. When brewing stovetop espresso, pressure builds up in the espresso maker, which forces the water through the fine ground coffee. Turkish coffee is essentially very strong coffee with fine grinds in it. This kind of coffee requires an extra fine coffee grind. To give you an idea of size, the coffee grind should resemble powdered sugar, make it even finer than what used espresso.